Hello everybody, I'm just going to do a pretty short video as I walk around the hospital block, and here you can see Angel. Do you remember Angel? She came from Mohammedia north of Casablanca in the most appalling state. She's still in the hospital block paddock while she's building up her strength, but as you can see she's lovely and white and clean. All her wounds have healed, so that's good news, and she's doing very well. I'm going to walk down now because I know that you'll all be very, very keen to see Rocky. So there's Jasper leading us down. There we are, Jasper. Where are we going? First of all, a quick glimpse in here. Do you remember Humphrey, people? Humphrey? Oh, it's so sunny at the moment. I'll go round and into Rocky's stable. So, I say he's in the hospital block. I'm down here on my own, so I could do with one of the men, but never mind. And here he is, Rocky. Say hello to everybody. They're all very interested to know how you are. Okay? And you can see his foot, it's been dressed, it's dressed every day. He's doing well. I'll just, you can see me putting my hand out to pat him. He likes a bit of affection. And I'll walk around here. There we are. Now, I want you to think that we're in a hospital block stable and I'm here on my own. All the men are out and working, or Simo's just turned up. But I'm here in his stable, and look at the life he's had. There's no effort to kick me or get angry. He's perfectly happy and settled, and you can see he is putting weight on his foot. So this is your debut, Rocky. Say hello to people. Now I always, if I'm on my own, I walk around their front for obvious reasons, because they can get a bit startled if I go around the back. And have a look over the stable divider at the amazing Humphrey. Simo, he's knocked his bucket over. Water everywhere. There's Simo coming in. Do you remember Humphrey? He lay by the side of the road in Stat for a whole month during Ramadan with a broken hoof. And that leg, you can see his hoof at the front, which is under treatment, but that leg was 3 times the size and swollen. We managed to get that down with antibiotics. We well overdid the antibiotics, didn't we, Simo? We gave him a lot of antibiotics. Yeah, because our view was, it was so bad, if we left it, he was going to die anyway. So let's get the antibiotics in and see what we can do. So he's got his nose in a huge tray of food, and he's knocked his water over, but he's a lovely animal. So there we are, and I turn round and you can see Humphrey, I'm sorry, you can see Rocky again. Okay, right, Rocky, you've made your debut online. We'll be back every day to see you. You can see Simo, there's Humphrey looking over his stable door. So he's just filling his water up. It doesn't do any harm having some water. Oh, here's Rocky. He's desperate to come out of his stable. You've got to stay in there for now. You're in recovery mode. We let him out tomorrow. Simo's just said we can let him out tomorrow. I'm just going to walk along to the clinic because I want to say something to you all. Here are the babies. We keep them in here at the moment with the fan on because it's so hot. We're well over 45. So they're doing extremely well, but we do keep them under a cooling fan. There they are, can you see them? There we are, babies. Right, I'm going to go into the clinic where I can just about cope with the heat. Here we are. Now, if we just look out of the window, you can see other paddocks over there, I think, full of donkeys. So many of you have taken such an interest in Rocky's rescue, and that emotional support we are very grateful for. We now have so many mules and horses that our food bill has increased by 1,500 a month. Now, we always try to keep within budget. I'd never come under here begging. But, you know, we need to find from somewhere another 1,500 a month. So, really, there's Abdani going past who looks after the animals. So I worked it out. If we had 300 more donors at £5 a month, that would cover the additional food. So what I'm going to say to you is, please do encourage people, because we will manage, we always do, and we will not let an animal starve, but we have to be realistic. We are now the only refuge taking equines in any number, and taking equines that no one else will ever consider. And they come in such a state. You can see our medical cupboard, you can see our fridge, you can see our cupboards, all full of medical equipment, and of course that involves a cost. So I hope you don't think I'm out here begging, because I'm not. We will always manage it somehow. But for those of you that follow us and are interested in what we do, and if you don't donate, I'm not asking existing donors to do any more, but if you're interested in what we're doing and you want to donate, it's very easy, and lots of fivers a month would make a huge, huge difference, and you would be part of the most amazing progress that we have made in Morocco. It is terribly hot, and I'm scorching. Just before I go, we'll go out into the field. Now, what you can see is that animals who are not so well have all been put in the stables for the night. So you can see the size of the place. And all these bowls are out here for the donkeys coming in from the bottom field. Are they coming in now? Now? Oh, well, if we hang on and we make this a slightly longer video, you may be able to just see them coming in. So I might have to do a separate video actually and explain what they're doing. What Abdu is doing, he's putting the bowls of food in the wheelbarrow that go down now for the mules in the bottom field. They stay there all night, and of course the donkeys there come up here to the barn. So you get some idea of the amount of food that's needed. And to be honest, if I am being honest, that's where we need the help. I'm taking you into the barn now. That pile of food at the bottom will last, that'll last until next Wednesday. Yeah, when we go to market. But in addition to that, we have these sacks of Noala that come in twice a week, and outside we have the huge stack of the alfalfa, which is necessary for the horses and the mules. So you can see exactly where your money goes. Each one of these sacks, Simo, how much are they?
Of the Noala or?
The Tibbon. That's my grandson Mark.
40 dirhams for one.
40 dirhams for one. So each one of those sacks would be about 40 dirhams, £3.50?
Yeah, roughly.
You were in that to be £3.50. And the Noala, the big ones that come in, they're about £5 a bale.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for every £5, you are making a huge difference. Okay, I'll just check around here. This might be a very long video, but I can put it on YouTube. Here they come, folks. Here they come. I hope you can see them because it's very sunny. Jasper, of course, make sure they're all coming in. I'll try and point some out. All right, Jasper, we know. Mr. Huddy there, he's been with us about 2 years. He has an injured front leg. Oh, wait and see if Leo comes in, the one without the ears. Oh, here we are. Coming through the gate now is Rio. You see he has no ears. Rio came to us from north of Casablanca. It was actually Simo who went and got him, and some children had put a sack over his head and set fire to it. But he's now fully integrated into the field. Some little ones, some hobble-alongs. I should say something about that. You may say, oh, how do you keep those hobble-alongs? We keep them because everyone's entitled to life. They're not in pain, they're doing well. And here's Peter. Peter's been like this for 5 years, and he loves to go down to the bottom field. And coming up behind, the grey donkey is Mamounia. He belongs to the Mamounia Hotel. Jasper! Shush! There he is, Mamounia. And he had a road traffic accident outside the Mamounia, broke his leg, it was smashed. Vets wanted to put him down. The Mamounia Hotel were devastated, and we've managed to repair the leg, although it's at an angle and it's not perfect, but he lives perfectly happily here and pain-free. So that's all for tonight. Thank you folks for watching.